Every soul is Gurudasa.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurudasa went from Tirumiyachur to Kootanur, which was not far away. Kootanur is Saraswathi Kshetram. Shri Gurudasa went there to do Kshetropasanam, Dharma Pracharam, Upanyasam, Kirthanam, etc. One day he felt that Devi had asked him to compose a special song for her. He had already composed lot of songs in Tamil on Saraswati Devi in that Kshetram. He could not sleep that night. Next day, in the Brahmi Muhurtam, his mind went on saying that Devi had to do Anugraha Varshanam for him to be able to compose a song. That Vidya, Jnanam, Kalpana, Sandarbham, Vangmayatvam, everything has to come from her. He was pleading with her to give him that anugraha like dhara varshanam. All the rasas should emerge from the song as Sangeeta Sudharasam. Samyak Giyate iti Sangeetam. Gurudasa told Devi, you love to hear Keerthanas which have swara, raga, bhava and laya. That raga devata has to shower her blessings. Only that person who does nadanusandanam will be able to sing your praises. He was wondering why he was not able to sing the song as soon as Devi requested him to do so. Then Devi prompted him to do something. It was almost like a conversation between Gurudasa and Devi. Devi asked Gurudasa, what did you ask me? He said, I asked you for dhara varshanam. Of what? Of sudha rasa dhara varshanam. What sudha? Geetha sudha rasa dhara varshanam. And then what did you say? Gurudasa said, you love to hear songs. You take pleasure in listening to songs. So, you are Kirtana Nandini. And then he said that the song should have swara, raga, laya, everything. Devi said, now you have put all these words together. You beat them to make it into a song. Sri Gurudasa did not realize that Devi made him use his own appeal to turn into a song. He felt so happy in her kshetram. The song gushes out in RΑGAM Saraswathi. Earlier, this kshetram was called Ambapuri. It is a tributary to Kaveri called Arashalaru that flows through the kshetram. There is a story that Devi came in a doni, that's a boat, to bless Ottakottar, which gave him name and fame in the Chola period. Only after that, this place was called Kootanur. Sri Gurudasa was so elated that the song, which was in the form of appeal in his mind, has come out, and that was approved by the goddess. That evening, during his Upanyasam, at the temple, he sang that song in her Sannidhi. He explained the meaning of all the words in the song and encouraged the audience to sing along. The Nama Sankirtanam will create that kind of a vibration, ambient, only when everyone joins in the chorus. Everybody sang along, and it was a very happy experience for everybody who had come there. There was only one boy who was sitting in front who did not join in the chorus. The expression on his face showed that he was thoroughly enjoying the song, but he did not sing with others. After the session was over, GURUDAASAR called the boy and told him that God has given this human form, a Manusha Janmam, because of Koti Punyam that have been done. We should use all our faculties to sing her praises. This is Saraswathi Kshetram, and he should be singing her stutis wholeheartedly. Why? You are not joining in the singing. At that time, the Sikshyas who were with him informed him that by birth the boy is mute. His vocal cords are totally blocked and no sound will come out. That is why he did not sing with everyone. Sri GURUDAASAR told Devi, "You are the one who made me compose that song for you. You made me sing that song by giving out the meaning. You are the one who made everyone join in the singing. I don't understand why this boy was not able to join. I heard that he is mute. Can you not do something about that?" The boy felt some drive within him when he heard Sri GURUDAASAR telling him that he has to sing. That night he pondered over why that Mahan was prompting him to sing. He also felt that their words cannot be false. He started visiting all the temples, spending lot of money on satkarmas. He had heard that to have a good voice, one must do abhishekam of milk and honey for all the devatas. His mind was constantly focused on that one fact, that I am mute, but that Mahan asked me to sing. How is it possible? He landed in Tiruvadaimarudur, Mahalinga Kshetram. Devi in that Kshetram is called Brihat Sundara Kuchambal. Devi's right leg will be positioned in such a way as if she is going to dance. There is another Sannidhi for a Devi called Mukambika. Normally, we associate Mukambika with Kollur Kshetram. In Tamil Nadu, in Tiruvadaimarudur, Devi is Mukambika, from whose heart Shiva is said to have emanated. Shiva appeared as a flame to please Agastya and other sages who were performing penance, and Shiva is Jyotirmaya Lingam in that Kshetram. When the boy reached Meru Prastarayuta Sri Mukambika Sannidhi, he cried out for her anugraham to be able to sing, because she is Mooka Vakpradayini. At that time, an old lady clad in green attire told him that only if he knew his previous birth story will he be able to find a solution for his problem. So she instructed him to go to Vaidishwaran Kovil, take bath in the Siddhamrita Pushkarini, have darshanam of Vaidyanatha Swami, get the anugraha of Tayyal Nayaki and Valli Devasena Sameta Muthukumaran. There you will meet an old gentleman, that lady said, who will take you to Nadijosim, where you will get to know about your past. The boy felt so happy that some gate is opened. He ran to Vaidishwaran Kovil. He did all that the lady asked him to do in Vaidishwaran Kovil. And as she said, an old man met him and took him to Nadijosir. He learned there that he was a musician and a Vainika in his previous birth. He was blessed with a wonderful voice. His guru taught him everything he knew, expecting him to be a torchbearer for his Bani, style of singing. He had imparted the Sangeeta Jnanam for years together, desiring that Jnanam should reach multitude of students. But unfortunately, this boy gave up music totally because he got an alliance from a rich family and was totally involved in it. His guru was extremely unhappy that all his years of effort in grooming him had gone a waste. So the astrologer told the boy, you have to find your guru's adhitanam. The boy realized that his mukhatvam was because of the droham he had done to his guru. He was totally depressed knowing the way he had behaved and betrayed his guru's greatest expectations. He vowed, as Gurudāsar sang in one song, Inda janmam veenanal Yenda janmam kittumo Inda janmam veenanal Yenda janmam kittumo. If this janma is wasted, when and in which janma the next opportunity will come, one does not know. So the boy desired to do whatever he could and needed to do to redeem the situation. He went to that place where his guru lived, where he had done Gurukulavasam with his guru, that place where he got Sangeeta Jnanam and he got Paravasham in that guru's house. He got the vibrations of Ragadevatas who were worshipped by his guru and the multitude of Sishyas to whom he gave Vidyadanam. He could virtually feel his guru sitting there and imparting knowledge. He saw that the veena on which his guru played was still there. He dusted it. He tuned it. He did not know music, but that sadhana which he did in the previous birth, that anugraham of his guru, enabled him to tune that veena, and his hand moved automatically on the strings of that instrument. As Lord Krishna said, if one does honest, intense sadhana in this birth, he will facilitate the continuation of that sadhana in the next birth. Every aspect of music, the ragas, the 10 gamakas, the nuances, etc., he was able to bring out on the veena, though he was unable to sing still. He arranged for his Guru's Aradhana, Guru's Jayanti. He celebrated it on a large scale. He contacted and gathered all the Sishyas and their Sishyas to make it a grand celebration. In the meanwhile, he got the news that Sri Gurudasa is going to leave Kutanur and go to the next kshetram for his upasana. He ran back to Kutanur along with some of his associates. Near the riverbed, he stumbled upon the root of a tree. As he was falling down, a sharp stone pierced his throat. He fainted on that spot, and where he had fallen, he heard the sound of Om. 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 In that unconscious state, he also started uttering Om. By then, several people had gathered around, and he asked those people from where this Omkaram is coming. What is the speciality about that place? They mentioned the name of his Sangeeta Guru and said that his last rites were performed there. The boy cried, thinking of the karunyam of his Guru, who gave Upadesham of Omkaram to him. The stone which pierced him happened to be a piece from that stone which was stationed to do the last rites of his Guru. It hit his Vishuddhi Chakram. The boy was excited that he could build the Adhishtanam for his Guru because he had found that place. As predicted in the Nadi Jyosyam, he got back his voice also as Dosha Pariharam. So he ran to Kutanur to meet Sri Gurudasa. He had so much of energy and blessings from his Guru and all the devatas in various temples which he had visited. He was effulgent. He gave instructions through sign language to the villagers to mark the place where Adhishtanam had to be built. His only objective was to go to the presence of Saraswati Devi and Gurudasa before he spoke. Kutanur had a festive mood because a lot of people from the neighboring villages had gathered to give a send-off to Sri Gurudasa. And Sri Gurudasa was giving a farewell speech when the boy ran and did Sashtanga Namaskar to Saraswati Devi and Sri Gurudasa. Sri Gurudasa understood by just looking at the glow on his face and the eyes that the boy had achieved what he wanted. The boy started to sing. Geetha sudha rasa varshini Kirthana nandini swara ragalaya Geetha sudha rasa varshini Kirthana nandini swara ragalaya Geetha sudha rasa varshini. Matangi marakata veena vadini मातङ्गी मरगत वीणावादिनी पातकनाशिनी वाग्देवी मातङ्गी मरगत वीणावादिनी पातकनाशिनी वाग्देवी संगीतसुधा रसधारवर्षिणी कीर्तनानन्दिनी स्वररागलय संगीतसुधा रसधारवर्षिणी पादसेवन जन परिपालिनी नादमयी वेदमयी सकलकलामयी पादसेवन जन परिपालिनी नादमयी वेदमयी सकलकलामयी नादानुसन्धान आनन्दानुभव नादानुसन्धान आनन्दानुभव वरदे शारदे गुरुदासनोते वरदे शारदे गुरुदासनोते गीतसुधा रसधारवर्षिणी कीर्तनानन्दिनी स्वररागलय संगीतसुधा रसधारवर्षिणी A mooka made the audience mooka vismita. The entire audience were spellbound, mooka vismita. There was varshanam of sangeetam, sahityam, nadam, omkaram, geeta sudharasam. A boy who was a dasa to his music guru in the previous birth was directed again by this Gurudasa to finish what he was expected to accomplish by his Sangeeta Guru. He also became a Gurudasa in the true sense of the term. Let us all get the anugraha of Kuttanur Saraswathi and all the Gurus to help us fulfill what we are destined to accomplish in this birth. Thank you.